Okay, time to go talk to Dandelion. Why is everyone screaming? Like, I just realized, like, I'm not running into anyone anymore. Why are people...
What's the hurry, my prince?
No.
Hey there, handsome.
Oh, okay. Why are random people fighting me? Is it just because it's nighttime?
Want a smack?
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself.
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
Everyone's so mean when I run past them.
Yours.
Nobody likes me. Unless they need my help. Okay, how do I get in? Do I have to wait for daytime? That wouldn't make sense for a brothel.
I'll never come back, you stinking scat.
Aha. Hello there.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Yeah, I don't stream very often, so
Yeah,
you know.
in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour.
Thank you.
Only gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Okay, let's do it.
With pleasure.
We can't kill him!
I'm just gonna draw my sword, because that's way easier, right? No? Okay, will not let me draw my sword. Okay. Guess we're just punching.
We killed him! Die, fool!
Freak.
Reminds me of a piece of war.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you. He was at like 1 hit point. Just freaking kill him.
We're leaving.
I told you this place was please. That went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's
Sure,
about
we'll let
Ciri.
him know.
I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the wild hunt.
Oh,
Have some popcorn for me.
not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going
Oh
on.
boy. Dandelion's
But
gotten
it's
himself
never
into
returned
trouble.
like you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
I had Hot Pockets before I started streaming tonight. Does that count? Okay, what are we doing? Oh, searching for clues.
Ah, a note from a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letters.
My visage red and hot, I plunged into purest ecstasy, imbibing its nectar. Your dexterous digits on my soul's yearning chords.
Awkward.
10
Cookies
barrels
are
of
good.
Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
Did indeed eat the Hot Pockets.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
But yes, I would
Excess
probably
planner.
prefer cookies to popcorn right now.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Is that weird for Dandelion? Like,
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas?
I mean,
Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doing.
plus I'm sure maybe their husbands were not happy with
Somehow.
what was happening, so...
Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in
Woohoo!
yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, so... Read his planner. I guess that would be under key items. Okay. Just poems about a dwarf girl. A girl who lived next to the morgue. Someone who lived, or who does laundry, I guess. Popper Square and Taylor's shop. Okay. Now I have my locations.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually,
I like
glad you're
both,
still
but
here.
milk chocolate a
Wanted
little
to ask
better.
you about someone.
Which one was the dwarf girl? I think Rosa was the first name.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre deemed her Guihir.
Okay, that makes a little more
chosen, eh?
sense.
And as an Novgardian aristocrat with the Imperial Legation, commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Okay, from the top.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove...
Well,
we're
good for
all
him, I guess. He's not classist.
Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives.
Okay, next.
If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Oh, poor bastard fled out the window.
Okay. Yep, my money's on her being the reason for his disappearance somehow.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Okay, or maybe her. She could have had something to do with it
A
too.
figure
Who knows?
most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
Oh, did I make
You
someone
wanna take this
disappear?
one,
Oh,
Nah.
oh well. Whoops.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Okay, let's get started then.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
Okay. Alright, where are all these people? Where all should I be going? Okay, there's like 3 notice boards in this town. Interesting. Yeah, I guess we'll start with her and just work our way kind of around the city. Okay, I think that's the one it has me going to. Kill the gingerbread man. When did I kill the gingerbread man? When did that happen?
I will get you every last copper. With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
How dare you?
What you
That's
all
not very
for,
nice.
stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
How about
Close
in
enough.
dirty leather? Does that work?
It's Clayhead, not your concern.
I don't even have 200 to pay. Okay.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Who do you think? I don't know that I really want to... Well, he wants his name out there. He wants people recruited onto his side, so I'm doing him a
The
favor.
king of beggars made a deal with Junior. This is his turf now.
Didn't hear nothing about that.
But you have heard what Bedlam does to people who cross him. Or you need a demonstration.
I can
Come
demonstrate.
on, Fritz. Boss wants it that way. It's how it's got to be.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Oh, I also
Entirely a
need
kindness,
something.
And you're not entirely a stranger.
What did you... Oh, I know you. You're that witch that took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
I guess.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk.
He
You and
what?
that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Wow.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him.
Wow. Wow, Dandelion. Thanks.
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And
Of course
no
not.
more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. Beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Yeah, that sounds like it could have been innocent. Who knows?
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
She is real bitter. She is super bitter.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, lady.
Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
He must be real good in bed. Like, he's got to be real good for people to get so mad at him and yet still just be chill. Okay, next.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You, Elial?
Yes. Pick
Interesting.
you up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Interesting. Ah, there we are. Okay.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean...
No,
How did you
Geralt,
two
ask
meet?
the question
I
you
met
want
him
to
one night
ask.
in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm
No,
not
of course
sure
it's not.
what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Well, that's good. What did you guys talk
What
about?
did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Okay.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Oh,
But
well.
as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Alright, that is a good message to die on.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Sure do. Okay. Next. Someone in the city. How far away? Are they showing me the closest one or one that's just kinda... Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, back into the city we go. And take a right, ignore the stairs.
Buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Sorry about that. Sorry about running directly into you. Sorry about going out of my way to trample you. My bad. Don't mind me.
Must be mad.
Hey, you! Yes, you! Right.
Okay. Ignore everybody yelling at me, trample some more people, and made it.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Yeah, I'll wait. I don't want to talk about this in
I'll
front of the
wait.
kids.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where
He
did
must
you
be
get
coming
him?
home from
It hurt
war.
him much? Well, he died. Don't die from
Okay, a
drowning.
rat bit someone. Interesting.
Yes, you do. Just the other day.
I wonder
saw
what
a
that's
witch hunter
all
turn
about.
You rat, and then he killed him.
Like, I keep seeing rats everywhere. I saw a huge line of rats just run by me in this town, so... What is up with the rats?
Will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he buttons...
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read
Giggity.
you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
That doesn't sound like a
Mold.
kink.
That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died.
Aw,
Permanently.
it's probably not your fault.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
Yeah, I don't think I have. Sorry.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. A
Okay, we've
stallion
gotten-
danced betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its
Okay.
chin.
Sorry.
We're
don't
off
know
topic
much about
now.
Poetry. See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see.
I see.
So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Okay, yeah, this is the one with the reins that Zoltan had mentioned, right? Okay.
Thanks for your
Cool.
help.
Goodbye, lady.
Farewell.
Next. Okay, so far... oh wow, level 12. I just leveled up a minute ago, so another level already. Interesting. So yeah, so far I have no idea what's going on with Dandelion. He was looking up mold and he was asking about washing winches, and that's about all I've got. There was probably something else that I've already forgotten about that someone said. I'm glad that there is a pathing system on this game, because trying to find my way around in the other games with just the map was sometimes really obnoxious. Like, I kept getting lost and having to refer to it and not knowing how to get to a place. I guess mold is good in this case.
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
I don't know what Dandelion's been trying to do with it.
Don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of Monsters.
Ah, I thought she looked familiar.
You're
Cool.
right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
Yeah, I
There's
killed her
no
kid
one
in the
here
last
wishes to
game.
see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me,
Yeah.
Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
Looking for a
Fear
friend,
your
so I'll do whatever I need
information's
to.
out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Seem to know who Molly is. You also know she doesn't work here anymore. Know where I can find her, maybe?
This time of day? Probably sipping punch and considering which horse to bet on.
Not in the mood for jokes.
I jest you not. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. Got one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Lata, known until recently simply as Molly.
Okay. Well, good for her.
Gotta wonder if Molly fell for the nephew or his inheritance.
Good for
Cannot
her
know
either
that
way.
just yet. But I'd wager she has strong feelings for both.
Okay, let's go.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Lata?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Yeah, why not?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Will it just cut to us being there, or do I have to, like, follow you at a super slow pace? Because if I have to follow you, that's gonna suck. But I think we're just cutting there, so awesome. That is what I like to see. You don't trust him? I trust him, I think. Yeah, I think I trust him. I think this will be okay. But we'll see. Because, I killed the lady's son, but it was before she married this guy, I believe.
We've arrived.
So it's not like his kid. He doesn't
Nice
care.
place.